Oh, Donna, you're on already. Hi, Donna, my lovely. How you doing? Hope you're keeping as well as can be. It's a foggy day here this morning. Whereabouts are you? Remind me. 'Cause obviously it's after evening now in England. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So oh, I actually thought you was asking for a frog. You would choose a fox if I have one. I do actually. So let's go for that, Donna. Fox. You're warming us up. That's what you're doing. Let's find me little cute fox. All right. Um. Oh gosh, they're in such a mess at the moment. I've literally packed them away. So bear with me. Oh, there you go. Oh no, there's a wolf. Ah, nearly broke me wolf. Got a fox somewhere. Where did me fox go? Right. Bear with me. Ah, there you are. Got it. Okay. So hi, Christine, and Sarah Jane, hiya, and Charlene, hi, Charlene. We'll have to make that date sometime. Okay, a wolf for Charlene. Okay. So at the moment, I'm going to Donna Roy. All right. So Donna, you wanted the fox, and there is the fox. Okay. Let's see if we get the light on it. There is the fox. All right. So isn't that cute? So this is for Donna Roy. All right. So, um, right, Christine. Hi, Christine. And you'd like a giraffe? I do have a giraffe now. Yay! Okay, so let's have a look at this first, Donna. I will, thank you. Okay, Donna, this is for you. Okay, so you wanted the fox, but the way this fox is sitting here, right, and it's just giving like a little cute little grin. Would you understand whatever's going on in your life at this moment in time? One thing in particular, it's like you've worked hard to get where you are, whatever it is you're doing, but I just feel it's like you're now sitting back, not with a smug smile on your face, but with a happy sort of, not a horrible smug smile, but just a, yeah, it was all worth going through everything I had to go through to get to this point. Would that make sense to you, please, my lovely? Also, again, I'm really sorry if you've already said previously that you do this kind of work, but I just get the feeling that there's work that you do. And if you sit in circle or you do something whereby you're connecting with spirit, that sort of thing, and that development. That's the word I'm looking for, development. Okay, and I just feel there with the development side of things because I'm drawn to the back of the fox here, and it has like markings inside there, and I just feel like it's all like that's oh no, it's the back of the brain, but it's your subconscious and that. But it's like, um, would you understand that it's like you are doubting the information that you're getting? You're not doubting spirit, you're doubting yourself. I say to people, don't ignore what you're getting and just go with it. Because what is it going to be? A no, or hopefully a yes. Okay. And you can always ask for more specific information. And I feel I want to explain that to you. I would say as well, John, if you practice or you develop or you work with your eyes closed, but I would suggest eyes open because then you get used to everything around you because all of that lot around you that you can see in your peripheral, watching and connecting with spirit, you just see that. Okay, you will see they'll show you it, and then that way, it works better for both of you. And I feel personally, when I had to do that, it was scary because it's like, oh, I always work. Oh, let me close my eyes. I can connect, but actually, you're letting your brain think. Keep your eyes open, and I feel you'll find it will flow so much better for yourself, and that connection with spirit. Okay, so. mm, Oh, well, thank you. I'm also getting drawn to the tail area here, and it's the tail sort of like around, wrapping around the toes. And I just feel very much that you're somebody that is very protective of people around you, but sort of especially the young and the vulnerable, that sort of thing. But also your friends, your family. And I just feel that's something that also that you've been working on. I don't know if you go swimming or you are teaching someone to swim or supporting somebody that's learning to swim, but that's what I'm also getting in my head here. I understand from my limited knowledge of foxes that they're pretty good swimmers as well. All right, they're very versatile, and that comes down to you as well with what it is you're doing in your life at this moment in time. I'm also getting a C name. It looks like Chris or Christine. Could be Christopher, but it looks like Chris. So, but it's a C name. Um, no, I said Christine first, male or female, maybe even both. Okay, but we've got that. I would as well. I don't know if you've been sitting outside, if it's been the right weather for you sitting outside, but I get the impression of sitting outside just to get into the quietness of things, into the moment, but also with citronella candles. So it's something to keep the bugs away. Okay. Because I've just got that from scratching one of my gnat bites that I got the other night, flipping covered in them. And yeah, but it was a citronella candle, so you can go outside. Because I feel like being in that connecting with Mother Earth is also something that will help calm and balance you as well. And I feel that with the fox side of things is that playfulness. You know, I said at the beginning about sitting there and you're like, yeah, it was worth all of that. It's never ending. Your journey is never ending until it's time to go to spirit. But in the meantime, enjoy your journey if that makes sense for you. All right. Any spirits coming through for you? Flipping heck. Don't want much, do you? Listen, you need to spend more time outside. But that will help you and your development. Okay. So can't see who this is, but it's somebody going, you know too much, you know. And I feel like it's a gentleman. I don't know if it's granddad, dad, but granddad. But I feel like it's an older gentleman who was quite a wizened gentleman would say, oh, that's for me to know and for you to find out. Okay. But I feel it's said in a jolly way. It's just somebody that I feel you sense around you as well. I can't see if it's not a member of your family that you know. I can't feel it's like a familial connection, but I feel more to be guide linked to you, if that makes sense. And I get the name Bob or Robert, please. Bob, Robert. Okay, as opposed to Rob, but Bob, Robert. All right. Unless you've got a Kate there, anybody that likes Blackadder, Bob short for Kate. Okay, so don't ignore that as well. Show me. Trust in the process, Donna, and enjoy the process. Okay. It's hard work. And I feel there that the meditation that you do as well is don't put so much pressure on yourself. Just go with the flow. If you go in with that mindset, release, take away the pressure to perform. I want it this, I want it that, but actually it's going on. Okay, if I get it, fantastic. If not, I'm just going to chill. I'm going to balance. I'm going to try and clear my mind, if that makes sense, your friend. Okay, so that makes sense to you with the I knows, you know. All right. Okay, show me. Okay, with this friend of yours, Donna, would you understand about having something like, I don't know if it's a little trinket, it's just something, even like a little photo. I will. I'm being shown in my mind's eye here, photo like, you know, like a passport size photo, and I just feel very much that it's like a little photo that you have of this particular friend. Um, yeah, and I just feel that, and show me as well. I'm holding on to this poor dear little wolf, fox around the throat. I don't want to hold you around the throat at all, but I feel there's words not being said. Okay. Think before you speak, or we all try and do that, don't we? And some of us fail. Okay. But it's I just feel like there's words are being constricted. So it's words that you feel like you're wanting to say, but just haven't managed to say the right thing. Okay, if that makes sense as well. Choose your words wisely. That's what I'm getting there. Hopefully that all made sense. And I've just been given the name Sam as well. It looks like Sam. Okay. Can't see Samantha, just Sam, whatever, but oh, Samuel, that's the word. I was thinking, what's the bloke's one? But it's Sam, Sam, Sam. Okay. And yeah, I just feel the love and the warmth coming through from spirit for you. Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, and enjoy that connection. Please don't put pressure on yourself. All right. So that hopefully makes sense to you. Okay. So that's the wolfie there. All right. So thank you. I'm just going to say hello to a few people and we'll go from there. So hi, Sarah, Jane and Jamie, Kelly Sorrell. Would love to hear from your nana, or hopefully, maybe, you never know. Helen Smith. Hello, Helen Smith. Um, Ara Sue. Hello there, Ara Sue. Can you bring oh gosh, there's lots of Helens, isn't there? Mandy, Christine. Oh, thanks, Fee, for putting them all up on the screen there. Because I'm looking at down the side and yeah, Mandy and Donna, Margaret Stokes Reeves, and right. Can we go for Anita? Hello, Nita as well. Christy, hi. Almi, Charlene, Arasu. So Charlene, hold on a minute. Sorry, Charlene. It's like, oh, but let's go back one more. Can I go to Helen Smith, please? It's got two purple hearts and a sunflower. That's the one. Helen, is there one in particular, an animal in particular you'd like me to read from for you? Okay. If not, I'll choose one. And what am I being drawn to at the moment? That was you, wasn't it? Okay. Right. So, Helen Smith. All right. So, oops, there we go. Um, Helen, have you come up with whatever? I don't know, but in the meantime, I've been drawn to the cat. Okay, choose please. Oh my God, I must be psychic. Okay, it's my beautiful, beautiful cat. Okay, made of Welsh coal, as I love to tell people. It says so on the bottom. Made in Wales, from Wales, made with coal from Wales. There you go. So she's Welsh, Welsh. All right, but for you, Helen Smith. We won't ignore, I don't know where you are in the world, but I just get the feeling that if you've got connections with Wales and and I just feel very drawn to the country of Wales, okay? And the dragon and the daffodil. I'm being shown both. Would you understand, please, Helen, that you are somebody that is as tough and as fierce as a dragon, but also as gentle and as soft as a what should I call that? The yellow flower, daffodil. Okay, but I'm also getting and you've got a static caravan in Wales. Yay! Oh, she could be a neighbour to you, V. Show me with that. I will. I can't remember who wrote the poem Daffodils. Wordsworth, I believe. There you go, Wordsworth. But I feel like I just want to have the daffodils, the poem, the words from that poem, I feel is you, including the water connection as well, please. I know I haven't, I'm just doing this all from just what I'm getting through from the cat, as opposed to reading the cat. And I just get this impression that this is somewhere that it's your solace. I don't know if you go there on your own, but I feel it's somewhere that you go to literally leave the rest of it behind, if that makes sense to you. Um, Show me that. Okay. Okay. I also feel as well, I don't know if you've just moved or you're just moving to a new part of your journey, your soul journey, but I feel like with a cat looking backwards, I feel very much that she's like just going, yeah, that's what I had to go through to get to this point. It's a bit like the one I just read for, but yeah, and it's just like, yeah, I can leave that behind now. But it comes back to literally bite you on the bum, and I just feel, not literally, by the way, just emotionally. Okay. I will. And I feel there is like, yeah, okay, I will. Would you understand, please, Helen, that I feel that you are holding in a lot of grief, okay, a lot of sadness within your heart, within your energy, because I feel like sometimes, oh, just come out of a bad grief makes up. Oh, bless you. I hadn't read that until I'm just mentioning it. All right. So I hadn't seen that, honestly. All right. And but I just see this sadness and this grief, and I feel that this tentative move, this step forward, and is just yeah. I know I'm alive. I'm okay. I know they're okay, and I feel because I feel there's more than one here. It's just an accumulation of. I'm trying to pick up on who they are, but they're like, I'll be here all blooming night otherwise. And I just feel like I wish we could do a one-to-one because I just feel like there's so much that is wanting to be said. This isn't a one-to-one sesh. This is as many as I can get through tonight. So for you, Helen, I just feel very much that you are so incredibly loved, not just in spirit world, but here on the earth plane. And I feel very much that the black here, okay, people might look at it, oh, black cat, but iffy, whatever, the black, no. But I feel that is like your grief. Okay. And I want to just hold it and hug it and just make it all better for you. And oh, what's that? Hold me back, although it's nearly 3 years since last month. Right. Okay. The words, although it's nearly 3 years since, it doesn't matter. Grief has no time limit. It is very personal to each individual. But if you recognize now, Helen, that at the moment you're looking back and you're starting to enjoy things, even just one step at a time, her little leg here is just stepping forward. You see that? Okay, so she's looking back, but her leg is just about to step forward. If you put that as a metaphor that you, your emotions, your mind, everything, and your joy of life again to step forward, you've got become out of a routine to create a new routine with your current life. Okay, so don't ever feel guilty about that. Your mum makes me feel like she would have liked the cat, especially all black. Okay, and I just feel the significance of the purring, the energy of the cat purring is that as a healing energy. Okay, and I just feel that mum was somebody that, I don't know if she sang or just to like to sing along to songs, but I just feel almost like a joyous, wondrous singing. And I just feel like she's, like, it's like, when you sort of, I don't know, open your doors, your windows, your curtains, you say, "What a beautiful morning." And she's just like almost screeching at me to say, just tell her, chuck the windows open and just say, "Good morning, everybody." They might shout at you, "Shut up, we're sleeping." But at the end of the day, I just feel mum wants you to be just appreciate every single day because every single breath is precious. And your mum thanks you so much for looking after her. But also it's oh, bless her. She makes me feel I lived my life to give you life and never ever think that I never appreciated you, if that makes sense to you, please. I also feel like your mum would have been somebody that you sang together if she had Alzheimer's at the end. Oh, bless her. Okay, but you'd understand that. I'm here. Okay, what a beautiful morning. All right. I love it. I love it. I will. I'm just being drawn to my little Chihuahua thing, right? Her name's Bodhi, and she's mostly Chihuahua. That's why I call her the Chihuahua thing, but she's just there. And I just feel like I'm drawn to, I don't know if you've got a dog here on the earth plane, but I feel like the animals around you, they pick up mum, they pick up spirit. And you're not sure if that what's going on with them, but actually they are picking up spirit. And you're thank you, Bodhi. And she looks straight over at me. And yeah, she's too busy watching my hubby cook up do the food, but she looks straight at me and not knowing I was talking about her. Okay, but it's things like that. Okay. And I also want to say happy birthday dripping, if that makes sense. It's like a pet name. Don't get stuck on the word dripping. All right, that's from my auntie. She used to call me dripping, but yeah, but I just feel their happy birthday, and I just feel like it's desperate for a dog. Animals are drawn to me. Look after your neighbours. Okay, so just know that. But each time you look after them dogs, you talk to them a lot. Okay, and I just feel like mum is around you when you talk to them as well. All right. And there's that calming as well when you've got nervous dogs or nervous aggressive. And it's like you have a knowing of what to do. Your mum makes me feel she is incredibly proud of you getting to where you are now. And I feel that as emotionally and mentally. So it's in part of your grief journey is to smile again. And she says, you have a beautiful smile. And I never ever forgot that. Might have forgotten other things, but never forgot that. I'm back home now. And it's your turn. You are home where you are at the moment. And when it's time for you to return home, I'll be there waiting. Don't you worry. But actually, I'll be the one going, welcome home. But please, not yet. You've got too much fun to have. Okay. So that's over to you, Helen. So thank you very much for this beautiful cat. Okay. So, all right then. Let's put her there. Now, sorry everyone. Let's say hello to a few people here. There was somebody that wanted giraffe there as well. I can't remember the name, whoever it was. They wanted a giraffe. Oh, Jamie M. There you go. Jamie M's got a picture of a giraffe. That's so cute. Okay, he's got to find me a giraffe now. Where did my giraffe go? There you go. I put it there. I put it there ready. Okay, so Jamie, me, he says. All right, so Jamie. Charlene, I haven't forgotten you, my lovely, honestly. Right, so my giraffe here. All right, so let's go here. Ooh, okay. Now, Jamie, would you understand? I don't know what's going on in your life at the moment, but would you understand about feeling stunted? And I mean that not in a physical sense, unless it is, but I feel that more in an emotional, progressive state, as in like like your work, that kind of thing. But your knowledge, I just get the impression that it's almost like others around you are not allowing you to move up, to escalate, to rise, if that makes sense. I know it's a bit of a waffly way of saying it, but I just feel like it's all just give me that words. It's like you're being held back. Would that make sense to you, please, Jamie? I will. You're another one that I just feel here that it's like you've got one ear in spirit and one here on the earth plane. And it's like that constant, constant, constant. But also it's like you've got 15 ears around your head, all right? We won't ignore the number 15 either, but you've got all these different ears to your head all over the show. And I mean this not actual literally, all right, but it's like you're listening to spirit. You are listening to people around you. You're constantly talking to yourself in regards to talking yourself out of things as well. So you're part of that, stunting your own growth, emotionally, mentally, all the rest of it. Okay, because there's so much potential for you, Jamie. I don't know where you are in the world, but I just feel that there's so much more to do. But I don't want you to pressure yourself, if that makes sense. But I feel I want you to be more assertive with who you are, with getting yourself out there, if that makes sense. I love your picture. I absolutely love those purples and lilacs and pinks in there. It's an absolutely stunning photo. But it's that as well, the colours. It's just those colours. I don't know if you see those in your third eye, but I just feel that that's quite important to you as well. And that spiritual journey, and I feel that that is also important. Um, Show me. I feel also that you're holding on to, you took that picture outside your home. Awesome. Wow. Okay. But would you also understand, Jamie, please, about holding back your own sadness, your own grief, your own frustrations with things? Because I just felt quite, when you cry and you thought, and you have that. I just had that happen to myself. So that's just picking it up from you, my lovely. And I just feel there that you sort of putting on a big brave face to the rest of the world, but you're also trying to do that to yourself. You can only love you. Everything else is a bonus, but love you first. And I feel that that's part of your journey, is to say to yourself, I love me. All right. Me, I love who I am. I just don't like my size, but I'm doing something about it. Don't like my road rage. I do something about it each time I drive. It's very difficult though, especially driving around today. But it's those things. But I love who I am as a person. Jamie, I get the impression that you should love you as a person, because I get that impression. I'm holding onto the giraffe really tightly as well. Not intentionally from on my part, but that's how it's left my hand here. And I just feel here that I've got my nail varnish, which is that lovely blue, all right? But I feel very drawn to the fact that the healing is for you, okay? The healing is for you, physically, emotionally, mentally, okay? Spiritually, all of the E's, okay? Get that out there. Show me. I've also got a V name as well. I don't know, it's Vic, but it looks like a V name. And well, don't know if somebody's got an issue with their lower jaw, right-hand side, please. But I'm being drawn to the molars, the molar or the teeth at the back on the bottom right-hand side of the mouth. So if it's not yourself, it's somebody around you, okay? But I also have a lady in spirit that would have had issues with her teeth, and I feel like they were at the end of their life. I don't know if her teeth were taken out and put back in, or they wanted them put back in at the end of their life, if that makes sense. And you got Virginia was your grandma's name. Oh, bless. Would you understand about her and the teeth, please? Okay, because that would make sense for what I'm saying to you. All right, because at the moment she's going, got me teeth, like that. All right, yeah, okay. And I just get the feeling there that I just want to say, although this is a stunted little giraffe, okay, um, you grow to your own height. And I don't mean that 5'12" or whatever. I mean that as in you grow, you stand up tall, you stand up, and you stand up being proud of who you are. Okay. Yeah, please ask your mum. All right. That will be good. All right. So, but there's something about the teeth at the end of her life or coming to the end of her life. All right. And yeah, where are you going there? Yeah, I just want to give you lots of love. All right. And show me there. Yeah, it's standing up proud, please. Stand up proud. Believe in who you are. All right. You do good things. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And I feel that you will make not just your nan proud, but also your family, yourself. But it's above all yourself. Yeah, because I just feel that excitement, apprehension, but excitement as well. So good giraffe into you, my lovely. And it is a cute giraffe as well. Cute like you, Jamie, whatever you look like. Okay, so, right, let's put that there. All right, so, oh, Prudence. Now I've got that song in my head. Dear Prudence. Sarah Jane. Okay, right. Nita, would like a dog. Hi, Nita. Jade. Hi, I'm new here. I'm old here. So, yeah, I'm getting older, nearly another year older in October. Okay, so, right, Brenda Askew Lucas. Hello, Brenda. Right. Can you put up Charlene for me, please? I've got to do Charlene, and she wanted the wolf because I saw the wolf earlier. And don't know if, oh, there it is. All right. I did promise Charlene last week, I think. So there you go. Okay, so Charlene, the wolf. All right. And although the cat is it's a thing about sitting up tonight. So we've got the cat sitting up, looking backwards. We've got the fox sitting up with its little tail round, and now we've got the wolf sitting up. Okay, so we've got the wolf there. All right. Now, I already know little snippets about you, Charlene, but I don't know everything about you. We never know. I don't know everything about my hubby, and I've been together like 17 years. So, you know, but I feel here that it's not just the mediumship work, my lovely. I feel like it's I don't know if you're going into trance work or you're trying different things, but I feel very drawn to the spiritual side of it. But it's the development because I've got the grey. Oh, flipping lights! Show me. All right, show the lights there. You can't really see it. I'm gonna have it all dropping down on me in a minute. I really wish you could see it properly. Okay, I've got the lights. It's a different setting. Let's have a look. If you see, do you see the different colouring in the greys here? All right, there's grey there. All right, but it's not over the whole head. It's over the right hand side. Okay, so you imagine behind the ear and the down and across the neck. Okay, on the wolf, not on you. But I just feel like there's this different direction you're going in with regards to your spiritual connection, your spiritual journey. Okay, and I feel that that's quite an exciting thing. I also get the impression that I know you've recently moved, and I know it's been a very big move. And I feel like, but it's not just a logistic wise, mileage wise, or even country wise. I feel it's also an emotional move as well. And I feel like I want to say that you're still carrying some of that baggage with you, but some of that baggage, emotional baggage, is just what it is. It's baggage. You can put it in its own little carpet bag and you can put it away mentally, put it to one side. And you can always get it out when you need it, but you put it away because it's like it's almost stopping you trusting in yourself, if that makes sense, Charlene. I will, thank you. I'm also being drawn to a mark on its chest here, okay? And I just get the feeling that you're another one that holds on to that grief side of things. And when I say holding on, we all do. I do. Yeah. I mean, my beasties have been gone a fair few years now, some of them, and I still have my moments, but they still come back and visit because time doesn't matter in spirit. But the fact is I just feel that I'm looking up because that's where I'm looking at them on the wall. But I just feel there that I will. Um, if this makes sense to you, would you have put your photos up yet, please? Oh, thank you. But would you understand about putting photos up now of your animals, but also family, but people that you love? Sorry, people that you love, but people that love you back, okay? For you being you, all right? And I just feel there it's that's been part of your healing journey as well. Show me. I will. Now, in your new home, would you understand? I don't know if you've done a smudging, cleansing, etc., or you've been setting your intention in your new home, but I'm seeing on the back here, on the butt end of it, there's like little bits of crystal stuck in there. Pardon me. It's all the same crystal, by the way. It's just it's quite interesting how they pull these things out when they do the creating of the animal shape. Okay, but I just feel drawn to this. But I feel like your home is if you've been putting crystals around everywhere or you've been blessing it, but cleansing it, and I just feel very drawn to all of that. And I get that impression that that's something that, you know what, this is ours, this is mine, this is home, this is safe. Okay, and I feel that that's very important. Um, Don't let it put you off the human race because there are good people out there. Okay. I feel that's very important to acknowledge. All right. It's like the fish tank. I just noticed the fish fly by as I was speaking to you there. Oh, it's one of the angels. But the angel there, if you see it in the background, all right. Just bought a desk to start doing life. Fantastic. But if I'm on about at home is setting the intention of it being a safe environment for you, as in loving, and you're only allowing good things in, good people in, healthy, non-toxic people that love you. Okay, where are you going there? We will. I feel like it's made you apprehensive, and I've just said about the angelfish that was just swimming by just now, but the angels are around you. And I don't know if you do healing as well and work with the angels, but I'm getting the angels are it's like the angels are helping. That's what I've got. You know, like in God, Lord of the Rings, the eagles are coming, the eagles are coming. Well, in this case, it's the angels are coming, the angels are coming, but don't rely on them, they'll be there to help. It's like a symbiosis. You work together very well, if that makes sense to you. You are a healer as well, so thank you. I also get the feeling as well. I don't know if I don't know if you've put something up on your wall, but I can't see if you're Christian spiritualist or pagan spiritualist or just spiritualist, but I'm seeing something of what your faith is, what your belief is up on the wall as well. Because I'm seeing like a little hook and nail and hook in the wall, and it's boom, it's up there, and it's something that it just brings you love. Okay, it brings you calm, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, and I just feel now the way that this wolf is sitting there, alert. Allow yourself to relax, but always stay alert. Though you know, like dogs' ears twist one way and one goes that way, one goes forward, one goes back. They constantly, okay? But allow yourself your space, your safe space, not just physically around you, but within you as well. And I feel that will help you flow. All of it will flow. So and I'm howling to the moon. So I feel moon is very important to you as well. The different that's why I'm asking about the pagan side of it, if that makes any sense to you. The moon bathing. Love a bit of moon bathing. I will. I've also got June as a special month for you, Charlene. So I don't know if there's like a birthday, but I just feel like there's something special. Um that it's like almost like a release, a freedom, a release in June, if that makes sense to you. And that could be an actual physical, emotional thing, but it could be the decision was made to feel free, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. And I just want to give you some healing and love. Okay. And yeah, I will. And I've just been reminded, I've got my nails ready. All right. This week I do a baby service. Okay. And it was a little boy, and I've got the blue in homage to him, but also I always, no matter what now, since I got married, I have that colour on that fingernail. It's not just the colour of my amethyst on my ring, but it's my connection to spirit as well. Not my connection, but just a reminder. But it just means it's those little things that you do for the healing. But the healing, it's the little precious things that you are doing. It's not just for everybody else, Charlene, but please for yourself as well. All right. So the healing to you, but it's those little things. Just remind you that you're alive, you're okay, and you got it. Okay. So heart and wings. Okay, so we got that. All right. So, and Junior left him. Oh, there you go. Well done. So we got the heart here on the earth plane, but we've also got the wings from spirit. Okay, give you all of that. I want to have that as a tattoo now. Oh yeah, not necessarily my fingers though. Okay, so to you, and we'll speak soon. All right. So okay, so let's go and have a look. Prachi, you'd love a reading. Okay, Prachi, let's see what we can do, Mel. Mel, I don't have a monkey. Hold on, just say it a bit louder. Monkey, just in case. One might miraculously arrive, if he's listening. So a little bird, Arasu. Arasu, please. Can I go to Arasu? A little bird. Now I've got ducks and all sorts. Arasu. Okay, right. Um, it's little in conjunction to the size of it because it is really tiny. Look, all right, but it's my raven. Okay. Um, Arasu. Okay. Arisu, would you understand that you are somebody that gets, when you get involved in something, you become very focused, very intense, and very almost blinkered to what you're focusing on, please? I don't mean it in a judgmental way. I just mean that that focus is there, if that makes sense to you. I get the impression from that is that sometimes you miss what's actually around you because you're so focused. Would you understand, please, Arisu? And hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I feel also that there's things that you have that I don't know if you are wanting to, like we can collect stuff throughout the years and just keep hold of it. And I'm not calling you a hoarder or anything like that, but I just feel there's certain things that it's almost like I want to have a cleanse. And it doesn't have to be big, bulky things, it's small things, but it's the emotional attachment to those things. And I feel very much that it's things that bring you love and joy and happiness, anything that reminds you of sadness, toxicity, and grief is, if it's not a love grief, then it's just a grief of like, oh, they caused you grief. Then let that go. And I feel like that will release and give you a bit more emotional freedom, if this makes sense to you. All right. Now, I don't know if you do drumming or musicking, really? A musical? Okay, and musicking. We'll have that as a word today, but musicking. So other stuff, because I'm seeing drumming, I'm seeing, I don't know if it's like, I've got my drums. I've had to move them because they were in the way. But I have my drums like skins, and I've also got non-skin, synthetic. That's the word I was looking for. And it began with an S. But the drums like for the Reiki, for the just the drums and the beat of it all. And I just feel like I want to do all of that and just release my pent up energy, my frustrations in life, and I just want to drum away and sing and get in. Okay, Arabelle. Oh, you should call yourself Arabelle, my lovely, because it's a beautiful name. Ara, I love that. Okay. Um, okay, but would you understand about the drumming side of things, the music, the beat, the frequency? That's the word I was looking for. The frequency of music. Okay. Okay. If that's not something you've worked on at the moment, Ara, I just get the impression that that's something that will help you both here on the earth plane, but also spiritual journey as well. And I don't know if you do this kind of work. I never know. I get a feeling sometimes, but then I personally doubt it. But I doubt myself, and that's what I have to deal with. But acknowledging that. Okay, show me. I'm also being given November as a special month for you, Ara. And oh, fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. All right. But it's that as well. But it's the release of everything. It's believe in the beat of the music, the frequency of the music. There are so many different types. Yeah. And this goes for all of you listening, watching, etc. I worked with a lady quite recently who her mum was in the process of dying. Okay, because one of my other roles as a funeral celebrant, but also as a soul care doula. So I had my soul care doula hat on, and I suggested and sent her a link to transition Reiki music, transition music, and it was a certain frequency in the background. Now, the reason I'm explaining this to you, Ara, is I'm not killing anyone off, but it's how important that is for you. This lady's mum was almost comatose. She wasn't speaking. She was dying. And when the carer came in, I use that word lightly, I said, turn that music off, and was quite rude to my friend, and turned the music off. And her mum spoke. First time in hours, my music. Okay. So we knew, even though it's quietly in the background, it affected her in such a beautiful way. And she died the next day. So the fact is, what I'm getting at is music is so incredibly important to all of us, but it's that frequency as well. And for you, Arabelle, I've got to say your full name because it's such a beautiful name. In fact, Belle Beauty. Okay. And I just feel that beauty, let it flow from inside you. Believe in who you are, please. And I feel that that's important to acknowledge as well. All right. So you got your uplifting, you got your chillaxing, you got your all by myself, your woe music, but you're allowed whatever it is, and then crank up the music and listen to it. Feel the vibration, okay? But also the drumming. All right. So if you've not tried the drumming, go and find shamanic drumming, Reiki drumming, whatever it is drumming, and give it a blooming good go because it just gets you going. All right. So yeah, that was it really. And the raven, sorry, come back to the poor old raven. It's like, this is my raven. Really, you've remembered me now, raven face? Okay. All right. So show me again. I will. I feel by doing all of that, that will make you feel stronger within yourself, more balanced within yourself. And I feel that that will allow you to take away any fears, apprehensions, that sort of anxieties and that. And I feel that that will make you feel connected again, connected spirit wise, but also connected with yourself. Does that make sense? All right. So to you. And I've got just watching the time. All right. So it is, isn't it, Jamie? November's your birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday, all right, for November, but also from spirit too, because you are so blooming loved, all right? And sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we forget that. So Jamie, Emma's just said shamanic drumming is beautiful. And I've got to say, I had the opportunity of doing the shamanic drumming, but I stood in the middle of the circle while everybody else drummed, and I literally screamed. And I thought, what am I doing here? But I screamed, and I'm sure they all left, like, their ears bleeding, etc. But I kid you not, Ara, it was such a release. Didn't know I needed it, and I can't stress enough, without being stressed, how releasing it is. And because you don't realise we hold on to so much, and not just for ourselves, but for others, people that we love, the world, all of it. Okay, so hello, Mel, Nessie, blue butterfly. I love blue butterflies. Don't have one, but dog please for Kelly. You knew, okay, right. Can we go for Kelly Sorrell, please? Sorrell, you've asked for your nan, but also a dog. So a dog. Let me have a look for my dogs. Okay, I do have beautiful dogs over this side. Oh, hello. All right, I will. Thank you. Okay, right. So, Kelly, now, Okay, thank you. Right, you wanted a dog, but also Nan. All right, let me write Nan down for Kelly. Yeah, bear with me, all right? But out of my doggies, it chose me, all right, or chose you, is my dear little puppy dog here, all right? So, would you understand that your Nan, big part of your life, but also a big part of your life, especially when you were a little pup, a baby, okay, a young child growing up, and I just feel there was something like I don't know if there was something that happened in the family where your Nan became a bigger part of your life, if that makes sense to you, please. I feel like I want to give you, I want to sit you on my lap. I want to, you know, stroke your back when you're not feeling very well, when you're getting upset. I just feel like, so would you understand, please, about having, like, you know, like across the back, you know, when you like somebody's just giving you, they don't know what to say or do, but they just want to make you feel better. And I feel like Nan's just stroking your shoulders, between your shoulders, but going across, but also up and down as well. And it is creating a cross on your back. Okay. So would you understand about Nan liking or being part of like Christianity, that sort of thing? If not just her belief in a higher deity, but someone that she felt was important to acknowledge. Not to everybody's got to believe in that, but for her, it was personal to her. Would that make sense to you, please? She was your life and a bile, bless. Absolutely. All right. So it's just acknowledging that. But also, I feel here that there's, oh, bless you, Kelly. I get the impression that there's so much sadness that you hold on to. Okay. And the way I get shown it sometimes is like, say, we're wearing a Velcro outfit. All right. And it got all these balls of sadness, of grief, of all the nasties. Okay. And they're just sort of stuck to you. Okay. It's like, "Meow." Okay. And I just feel, I hope you understood that was my it's just sticking to you, all right? I do impressions in my other job. I don't. Okay, show me. But I just feel you're holding on to so much sadness, so much grief, but not just grief losing loved one to spirit, but also here on the earth plane. I feel like you feel let down. You feel like you've people are abusing your good nature, your kindness, your compassion, your caring. I just feel like it's just suddenly become. You realise that you know what are you getting out of it? I don't feel you give to receive, but you always give and you don't really get that much back, if that makes sense. Now, now I've teared you all up, not I've teared you all up, maybe. Okay. I feel very much that your Nan would, one, go round and box everybody's ears because really? No, don't keep taking the Mickey out of her. We won't ignore the name Michael, please, not Mickey, but Michael. Okay. But also I feel your Nan would have been somebody that protected you with a vengeance. Okay. Because I just feel like I don't know if she became your guardian or oh, thank you. If not your guardian here on the earth plane, but also your guardian angel. Okay, she is your angel. If I got and the angel fish is just there as well. It's a big tank that there's like this is only a quarter of it. The rest of it is that way, and only live in a one bed flat. It's tiny, but that takes up a lot of room. But anyway, but that's one of my angels up there. All right, but this is your Nan, who's your guardian angel now, and I feel like I don't know if you've got a photo of Nan, please. That is your memory photo of Nan, but if it's got wings with it or near it, like little angel wings with it, please. Okay. Um, but I just feel that, and I know you miss her physically. I know you miss her emotionally and mentally and spiritually. But the spiritual side of it, please don't miss her because she's around you all the time, my darling. And this lady, you hold a torch for me, she says, and she's holding a torch, but it looks like a candle with batteries because she doesn't want you burning yourself because she, health and safety. She's laughing. But you know this that she holds the torch for you now, all right? So it's just letting you know that she's there, she's in your corner, and she sits beside you. It's my turn to sit on your lap now because I feel that you got to give her a hug, and it was just like this is towards the end of her life, but I feel very much that the hug was more. You just knew she didn't have long left. And I feel that she got that hug meant more than just a hug. Does that make sense? Don't feel like it. Oh, bless you. All right. But that's you. That's not judging, and we all do it, right? You want to feel, you want to have see the signs, all these things. It's all there. But because we want it, we put a barrier up without even realizing it. But you say, Nan, I feel you. I sense you. I want to feel you. I want to sense you around me. So I'm going to love you. But I'm also, if you show me when I'm least expect it, you'll feel and sense her around you. And then you'll notice that it's always, always been there. And I feel that I will. I don't know if there was a poem read or mentioned for her service, her celebration of her life, but I feel like I want to say, I am only in the next room. All right. And because I just feel like call out. I don't know if you sleep badly or whatever, but I feel like even now you're calling out, Nan, Nan. And it's just like she says, you don't need to shout. I hear you. I'm with you. I'm in you, if that makes sense. Okay. So do hope so. Yes. Release the pressure to perform. That means so much to me, but also to people that I tell it to, honestly. If you just say, Nan, honestly, if whoever, all of you, the loved ones around you, a spirit are always around us, but we put our own barriers up because we want that sign. We want that one word. We want. And if you just say, I'd love to get that sign. I'd love to get that whatever. Fantastic. And then just get on with your life, because then you're least expecting it. You've let the barriers down and you get it. And then it will mean so much more. All right. Your Nan says, stop being such a spoilt little pest. And she's laughing at that. She doesn't mean it in a horrible way, but she says you've got to spoil everyone else. You haven't. She's saying, please spoil yourself occasionally, because you spoil everyone else around you, because you want to make them happy, want to make good things for them. But that's almost like a cover up for you not looking after you that little bit more emotionally. All right. Does that make sense? And also, I don't know if you're getting a puppy or you've got a little dog, all right? I mentioned my Chihuahua thing earlier on, okay? But I just feel like just remember to be playful, all right? But in a healthy way. Yeah, if you've not got the puppy side of it, but I'm not saying go out and get a puppy, by the way, all right? Because puppies are definitely not just for Christmas, all right? They're a lot of work and a lot of, yeah, you lose things because you forget to pick them up and they get chewed. So, yeah. It's not the dog's fault, it's your fault. Okay, and your Nan's laughing at that. She's like, I told you pick up all your bits and bobs, okay? And I feel like, I don't know if you just come in and literally drop stuff down, but Nan's just saying, pick it up. That's what hooks are for. That's what cupboards are for. That's what drawers are for. And she's laughing at all of that as well. All right. And I feel like I just want to give you, I will. Don't know if you've got a heart-shaped, what do you call that? A heart-shaped pillow, please. But it's a heart-shaped pillow or something with a heart shape on it. But it looks like a pillow or a cushion. It's something that you hug tightly. And I just see that as well. Okay. Yeah, and I just want to give you lots of love. And yeah. And you put so much pressure on yourself because it's got a little wrinkled forehead here, and it's like, oh, I put too much pressure. She's like, just release it all, just release it. And I feel like your Nan had quite a quirky sense of humour. And she just going, and just release it, darling. We don't want premature wrinkles. And I just feel like she's just laughing. I just feel she had the most loveliest skin and was just a beautiful lady from the inside out. And could be a nightmare, but who's perfect? Okay. And your Nan just went, me? Okay, like her, not me. Okay. Now I don't know if Nan shook, but I just feel quite shaky as well. So I don't know if that's yourself at times, but I feel like there's that shakiness as well. Okay. Yeah, and I will. Um, I will. Let yourself play. All right. And I mean that all of the ways. Just that balance, and it goes for everybody. Take a bit of time out for you. Okay. And just have a bit of your inner child, all right? Be happy. You can be happy, all right? But want to be happy. The only person you're lying to is yourself, no one else. Okay, and it's a difficult decision to make, but you either choose to be sad or you choose to be happy. And I've done it myself, and I constantly do it every single day. And sometimes I just say, I'm going to be sad and rah at everything. Or, the majority of the time, it's just, yeah, it's a beautiful day out there. They're like, yeah, it's pouring with rain. Yeah, but the flowers need it. It's raining, it's a bit part of nature. And it, just see what I mean? It's releasing it there. So your nan says, if she was a little puppy dog, she'd be curled up on your lap and she'd be belly up and you'd be tickling her belly, all right? And just something there, because it's just gentleness. And that's what she wants for you, to be gentle with yourself. So take her love. Oh, got to put the pup down. And her angel wings. Okay? So there you go. All right. Now, I haven't got through to everybody, and I'm really sorry. But I know I have to stop. And last week I finished at just before 6 p.m. and that put everyone back for the healing of and all the rest of it. So I can't do that again this week. I am actually away, and let me have a quick look. Yeah, so the next one would have been the 29th of October, but I'm going to be on holiday, and much needed. Nearly well, last year was my last one, but for hubby it was nearly 2 years ago. But it's our we're taking it as our belated honeymoon. Hey. But I don't get back till the 4th of October, so I am answering emails and texts and WhatsApp and that, but it will be a few days in between, okay, because of where I'm going. Anyway, I wish everybody all the best, and be well, please, and be gentle with yourselves, and start reminding yourself to actually enjoy life. Rain, it's water. Water is sustenance. Water helps you grow. Remember that. Don't really ignore all the negatives of water, but all of the good things. All right. So I feel like I'm leaning over the top of the message on the screen there. So well, hey, that's why I'm doing that. All right then. So you'll take care. See you later. Thank you. Bye bye.